Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to a bit more of our Rogue Trader playthrough here. Big thank you to Owlcat Games for giving me access to play this and show it off to you, where we are still in our first system. We've just picked up a navigator, completing the Navis Nobilite Secrets missions, and so we've still got Looking for Trouble, which is the main overarching quest. So we've got to land on the planet or visit the prison planetoid. I should probably go and introduce myself on the planet, shouldn't I? I appear to be stuck in the sun. Again, guys, access games, bugs do happen. Oh, Lord Captain, sorry to disturb you. There's some pandemonium outside the bridge. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience. I think I hear Master Wezarian's voice. In any case, I wanted to warn you in advance. Ooh, what's going on? Something's going to happen, I assume. Abelard. This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat on a lark. Explain yourself, Lieutenant. Avril Vent. I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain, not least because I see you have already seen fit to disturb her. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a high-ranking officer will be logged in your personal file without delay. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avril Vent, requesting permission to speak on a matter of extreme importance and urgency. Now you will speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. No, I will listen to what you've got to say. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on the orders to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. But I am convinced that this step is unwarranted, and the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Oh, I know this. I've done this. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Wezarian and to intervene in what is happening in the lower decks, because very soon you will have a mutiny and a massacre on your hands. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship? Why was I not informed? I would not deem it a problem worthy of a rogue trader's attention. The lower decks, as it happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order. But even 8 years later, we were still battling rumours that the hero had survived the execution and was on the verge of gathering the people to fight against tyranny once more. He scoffs. Needless to say, his rumours were baseless. As to the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it. But on the ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salvo from 100 bolters. I'm sure if a rogue trader were to address the Malcontents directly, she would quell the unrest. I dread to think what problem you will disturb rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I have already given you the means to resolve the problem. You simply need to use them. If I may, your ladyship, sending a hit squad to crush a rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it. How did this start? The situation could boil over at any minute, so I'll give you a condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who had been killed in a drunken ball. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranging for a cleansing to be performed, and opened an investigation. No pirates were found alive. But the search has brought tensions between the enforcers and workers to a head. What does Seneschal say? I shall explain. I beg you, hurry. Time is running out. I will not hurry. Since my competence is under scrutiny, I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of that system is the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Seneschal's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself. Of course, when I received information about the pirates hiding below decks, I took matter into hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora Valentius will find refuge on this ship. You are far too heavy-handed, Seneschal. Arrests, interrogation, mass punishments of entire sectors. It has driven people to the brink. Now there is a striker below decks, in Depot 4, to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit to crush the strike. What does Abelard have to say? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority. Okay. I've heard enough. I'm going down to deal with this personally. An enterprise bordering on the Socratic. But please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist I go with you. Oh, we forgot to level up our our newbie. This is... I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time on this because I've actually already done this mission in the alpha, guys, so... Yeah, let's do a little bit of quick leveling up, though. There we go. And let's give her a shotgun as well, because why not? Right. Bit of quick leveling up. Willpower. She very clearly is going to need willpower. And Law for Warp. They both fit her perfectly. Hey, it's Wizardin. Take out that scum. Oh dear, he shouldn't have come with me. The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret we cannot replace all the locals with servitors. Did you hear? They were shouting your name. Of course they are. The organizations of daily routine. The organization of daily routine ship life rests upon my shoulders. The mountain of challenges and problems for which I endeavour to insulate you, Lord Captain. The situation on the lower decks has been a cause of concern, and I have intervened personally on more than one occasion. But that must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them, you are akin to a creature of legend, one who stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Let's keep moving. I want to find out what's going on here.
This master-crafted patellar augment is not fit for a servitor.
Here we go. Avril event. The sound of heated discussion reverberate. Okay. I have my orders to put an end to this unrest and purge the sector. Avril event. You can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck, my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. The first officer, the rogue traitor, and the Emperor himself. So not all my lessons have fallen on deaf ears. Your ladyship. I want to speak to the strikers. Abelard's mouth twists and he restrains himself, saying nothing. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck. Okay. God damn it, stop being so ridiculously... Greetings, Your Grace. The nobles from the upper decks down here to see us. Dozens of pairs of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower decks. You take their simple clothing, crude weapons and faces, and display varying levels of mutation. Beanpole. Okay, Lord Captain, you have come down to us. Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking? Striking? That's news to us, your ladyship. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think. Shut up, Beanpole. Snaps an old woman. Here's the deal, your ladyship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for pirates. One wrong word, and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to a whole bay for a week at a time. So we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones dies from inflammation in their lungs. All because of these enforcers. Argenta does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. It's all true. Vent is the only enforcer officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks, and who grew up amidships, and has no fellow feelings towards us. Your ladyship, we're no villains. We're honest workers, your servants. We've plotted no disorder, we went on strike openly, and now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace, without being harassed. Yeah, an amulet. A cultist amulet? What's that? A gewgaw they found on a dead drunkard. It was something evil or forbidden. We sure didn't know. Definitely not. We were first to report it. And as for this amulet, or whatever it was, they took it off the dead body. There are no pirates still breathing in our sector. That's for sure. Oh yeah, those boots were really fine. Oh dear. Naive children. Weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the arch-enemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfriendly object could be one of them? We were told, Holy Sister. But it was a long time ago. Last time we saw a confessor in our sector, it was just after I'd had my 3rd little one. That's regrettable. But I cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the soldiers of Holy Fathers. Okay. What changes do you want? Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain herself is asking us, Bill, that's what we want. Well, here's what. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, and to quit turning the heat off. Okay. You've gone too far, old Nan. They'll never let the maggots of the lower decks live without enforcers breathing down their necks. You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for mine. Okay, yeah, fine. Aberar's face turns stony, clenches his jaw. Good riddance, executioners! Freedom to Depot 4! All hail the Lord Commander! Okay, so I may have been foolish, but we'll see how it goes. Ooh, what's this?
Colours I have never seen before.
Discoloured visions, there we go. Through here. I'm going to get back up to continue with the missions. I've got a feeling Abelard's not going to like me. I have an urgent matter to discuss with Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. Yeah, he's going to have a go at me. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Captain? You kowtowed to a disloyal rabble. Worse still, you put weapons in their hands. Now we do not simply have an untrustworthy mob in the hole, but we have a mob that is armed. Next time they decide to start an uprising, it'll be far bloodier. That is, of course, if they don't accidentally wipe themselves out first. Is that how you see the future, your future at the helm of Von Valentia's Protectorate? Let us talk about your role in this instead. You allowed this revolt to happen. Your actions practically guaranteed it would. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene. Remember Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever set one slippered foot in the lower decks? She's not me. No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers, while she dedicated herself to her grand designs for the Protectorate. I would only be too willing to trust in myself and shelf. Yeah, I'm not going to say that. No, it spirals out of control. You're right. At least as concerns junior officers making complaints directly to you. And I lost my temper, Lord Captain. I believe I ought to explain myself. The prosperity of Von Valentia's Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for a chance to see it flourish. And it was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. Okay. I've done all this beforehand. I understand, but you need to learn how to respect me as your Lord Captain Rogue Trader, except to start living in a new world. I value what Theodora created, and I trust this is an aberration. Otherwise, smooth operation. I see plenty of sentiment handwriting. You need to return me as your Lord Captain, except start living in a new world. Yeah, there you go. Yes, Lord Captain. Your resolve is admirable, and you demonstrate strong leadership. There we go. So basically, I've said my way.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Kind of been a little bit my way of a highway, but you know. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, and we've leveled up again. Right, let's blitz through this. So a new thing. Every enemy with clue inflicts one stack of clue on a random enemy. Okay. Expose weakness. Auto. Yes. Fresh target when attacks an enemy with 100% wounds. That's nice. I think lowering the toughness is better though. I'm going to push my ballistic skill up a bit as well, because I seem to mostly be being ranged at the moment. Taunting screen. Yep, that's good. Let's actually up his Medicaid because he's liable to be doing a lot of healing. Right. I mean, we're going for the same things. No, I'm going to go for fresh target for her. upping her ballistic skill a bit more. Rapid fire. The marksman's nest bird attack will have double rate of fire, but deal 25% less damage. Offhand shot. Ready, go. Let's see. Immediately spend all of her AP. MP getting 1% bonus to cover efficient. Revel in slaughter. Yes. Killing 3 people gives me a huge buff. Which means in bigger fights, she'll start doing much more damage. Okay. See, she's all about buffing people, which I'm not as good at using. Oh, that's actually really nice. And we'll up our fellowship as well to help buff that. There we go. Right. Back to the map. Okay, I think... I'm stuck in the star again. I'm going to go here, actually, this time, to the prison. Because I suspect this might be where we'll find the, where we'll find our Inquisitor. We'll see. Yep, here we go. I could be completely wrong. He could be on the main planet. This could be a completely stupid thing. This might be somewhere we acquire extra personnel from. A prison? Yeah. Thing is, being lower decks on a rogue trader ship, and any of the ships, is pretty much like being a prisoner anyway. They are not. Yeah, I can't imagine how horrible it is to live in these places. Repentance in prison is but a weak shadow. Come in, escort. Captain Varric, escort, please come in. Okay, what's going on? Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saints' teeth! I thought you'd never come. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it's being led by the prison warden himself. Ooh, the Honourable Anfagon Castiglia. He has allied himself with the rabble that he was meant to watch. He has declared Ricadi Filia an independent. Ooh, yeah. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honourable Evane Winterscale, son of Caligos Winterscale, vanquisher of Xenos. Yeah, blah, 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 yada. Lord Winterscale wished to speak with the warden personally so he could put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and... She grows paler. I haven't been able to contact them. Everlane. One of his distant younger offspring, yes. That must be how I know him. As much as I know of him. Oh dear. I'm looking for a man by the name of Henrix. Unless it's one of the prisoner guards, it seems unlikely there's no shuttles on off. Okay. The warden led it? Yes, she bite-slipped. No one expected this. Master Castigelia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal of House Windscale. All of a sudden, he proclaimed that Ricadi Villa was now his personal domain. Oh dear. And I'll take it you're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. Oh, what a madman. Why would the young Windscale have felt the need to parley? It's a personal matter, Master Cascalia. The seditious warden is Lord Everain's childhood friend. When my lord heard of riot, the news saddened him greatly, so he rushed here without delay, in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. The first Windscale in my memory who prefers to talk purse rather than shoot and slash. The young Lord Windscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place. Okay. Your ladyship, if you have a minute of your time, I wouldn't ever have dared trouble you with personal matter, but the situation in any case, if you have you been to the capital yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, named of Jasper. And what is your relation to this man? We're engaged, your ladyship. I have not yet been there. I know nothing of his officer's fate. It's a shame. May the Emperor keep you from harm. Okay, let's disable the trap while we keep exploring this planet. Did I gain a mission? Yeah, we're still looking for trap. Ah, the chosen ones. There we go. That doesn't sound very chaosy. It sounds incredibly chaosy. Remains of a meal.
Over there.
Ooh, another trap. Damn. What's this? A long list of names. Oh, we're being attacked.
Or fall.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Oh, so we were ambushed, so we don't get to do anything. That said, these are prison rabble. I'm not that worried. He says. Seriously. Oh.
As the Emperor commands, I act. None can escape the Emperor's
I mean, technically the wrong, not the gun I meant to be using, but it seemed to work nicely.
Doubt is for the weak.
That'll do. Why are we getting discoloured visions?
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
There we go. Lidless stare. Is her main thing, but it's just her horrible warp power, basically.
Not this scryer's job. Anything else? Well,
I mean, I probably should actually be
At your beck and call.
marking them, but there's no need here. This is such an easy fight.
It will be done.
Oh wow, we didn't actually beat that person. Ooh.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Yeah, the nimble prisoner is proving problematic. Or was. Haha.
I'm not accustomed to die with
There we go. some chainmail to equip on somebody. Oh, and some grenades. He can get the grenade. Trying to work out if he wants for chainmail, actually. He is forward. He gets for chainmail. Because it's probably going to be much more useful for him. I saw something over here. Law Imperium. Inspect the poster. I'm sorry, that was too obvious.
I'll warn you if I hear anything.
I really need to move a load of stuff over to my cargo hold.
Quiet. They're trying to tell me something.
Wait. Wait. Stop. My brethren of the dawn is nigh. Oh, dear. Yes, dear brethren. Have a taste of my steel. This does not look good. Oh, how we longed for this, dear brethren. God, they keep liking saying brethren. Oh, wow, they just... What? Prisoner. Thank throne. Normal looking faces. We thought we were going to die here. With these nutters. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Give me a reason not to execute you on the spot. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but we were sitting it out wasn't really another option. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join the festivities and, you know, play along. We never meant offence to Governor Mendif. Okay. Give us a chance. We'll just wait here until everything blows over. A repentant, honest heretic? How novel. Very well, I'll spare you. If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's a district there, the Shadow Quarters it's called, because it's located behind the statue of the Holiest Emperor. I know folks call it something else. Also, on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat this mistake, I tell you. Reverend Hyponis, you wasted no time finding and burning them all. Okay. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall, Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there. Built in the remains of an old ship. Stop exploding people. And in that bar, in the back room, is a certain Rizza does her business. Tell her Grandma Bagfal sends hello. And you'll be her favourite client in the blink of an eye. I shall not leave you here in dire hands. Go tell the pilot, yeah, take you by ship and join my crew. Okay, I may regret that, but... And we also need more crew members, though 3 crew members isn't going to be much.
Carry the Emperor's will as your torch.
Okay. Right. No, it looks like we are going out this way then.
It is my destiny to traverse the unknown.
But it was definitely worth turning around to find them. It's the open pit. What's around this way? This is just another way round.
How can one find the right way without his light?
Build a bridge. There we go. Right, I guess we're going to the open pit. And we have somebody to speak to when we get to Footfall. What the crap?
I dare not
go through here first.
Blessed be the road that we take.
Warden Gascalia, I told you, Evie. They are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless abominations. But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one ever before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. Oh. Oh no, that's the Warden. Yeah. We have guests. From the Von Valencia ship, I would wager. Every, my dear. You will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg you. Oh dear. What madness have you wrought on this prison? Do you truly want to know? This is my garden, where I tried to grow seedlings of beautiful future. I realized there was no future. We are too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes can scarcely see. It's all so insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space. Okay, he nuts. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into the middle deck, threw one back, then pulled out a gun and started shooting people. Okay, yeah! Who's Aurora? Oh, you managed to barge in here and interfere with Prophetess's design. Without even knowing who she is. But it's too late, you'll never attain sight. I do not like it when people take the Prophet's name in vain. I desire your death. The time of words has passed. Okay.
Is with us.
Yeah.
Show them no mercy.
I mean, we knew that was going to happen. So it's placement phase. Yeah, there we go.
Is a prayer. Faith without deeds is
Reload!
worthless.
Ah, I should have auto shot. Oh yes.
I have read tomes of
I wish you
military
could
tactics.
move, then do something, then move, but yeah. Here we
My
go.
name,
Little
another
stir.
fur painted black. Isn't this a job for
Back
the
in the
serfs?
fight. And Spurs now cast here. Oh wow.
I
Let's
am a
see if that,
navigator,
how that works.
not a
Dragging them in
servitor.
towards it. Apparently they can't. They still have one other guard off. There's a few other guards over there, but nothing too bad. Ouch.
Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Come on. That's it, went to scale.
Indeed.
Oh, there were a few more than I realised. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ah! Yeah, this time I'm not going to forget to cast this either.
But of course.
Try and shoot the boss man. Because he's probably the most dangerous thing here. Though I missed. It's fine. %. I think with that many stacks of clue, I think he was stuffed.
I'll do it.
There we go. Oh, God, what's going on? Oh. Okay, that's a neat trick.
You can do worse.
The
You're not
Emperor's
my match.
judgment.
Over penetration, yeah. So summon is able to pierce for enemies, yeah. So we hit my ally as
Power
well.
resides in the will of the righteous. To you, my Emperor!
Hang on.
Doubt is for the weak.
Let's destroy the unholy lens first.
I refuse. As the Emperor commands, I act. That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it.
He's just gonna reappear somewhere else, I think. Yeah. I'm happy to keep killing him.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Well, that didn't work quite how I'd wanted it to. I'm fine, everything is fine. Ah! I need to break these unholy lenses, don't I?
At your beck and call.
One down. There we go. I was too close. Yeah, I can fight you in melee as well. I'm not that worried.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
There we go.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Now we get to start having fun. Yeah, I may hit my ally as well, but oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That hit more than I
From the
thought. Oh
cold
God, no!
embrace of death.
Know what to do.
Shot by his own team. We've got this now. Oh no, there's another one.
Cover me! Will do.
Ah, that's why. Yeah, I can deal with you easily enough.
Emperor, give me strength. If I may.
Reload, I guess. Oof, God. I'm in trouble. I'm not in that much trouble, but this is not going as well. I need to take out that other lens before it's even worth bothering him. I wasted a lot of fire on him. I shouldn't have.
Frighten me.
Follow my
Oh,
lead.
this is a good position, though.
It will be done.
Damn it! Oh. Anything else?
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Damn.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Isn't this a job?
Come on. Yes. Okay.
Who wants some more?
The flashes are choking me.
We can take him out now, but we are already hurting. I'm kind of going to ignore that guy for a bit.
Pain and duty go hand in hand. My place is at the fore.
That might be why I couldn't do that. I was like, why can't
I will
I?
do my duty. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Yeah, maybe using that on is a bit annoying. Sorry if you can hear things going bing. Nice. Oh, I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling from the young man's lips. Evane Winterscale of Koronus are greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. I can serve your strength. You are wounded and need help. Wounded? I would have phrased it altogether differently. Tortured? Maimed? Perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. I cannot be certain you aren't inflicted. Or what have they done to you? Ah, the warden, my friend, tried to convince me. I tried to convince him to stop riot. Diplomacy failed. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try. I must take my leave. I will see to it assistance is provided and you are escorted from here. He nods. Okay, so we're done.
The light of terror shines for us.
Ew. Okay, that was a bad idea to look at. And we've leveled up again. I will do that offline though. What's the matter, Lord Captain? What are you so interested in? By the Imperial sense, it cannot be. I see it too. Whatever the thing in her study was, it's made of the same material as this junk. What? What? It's a mistake. A libel of chaos, slander meant to blemish the good name of the person who is now dead. So it's a glass from her, from Theodora's studio. It cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated. Come on now, Abelard. Remember what she was like? Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate, and a race until fate caught up with her in the end. She would have gone headfirst into a black hole if she thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else in the expanse. If we could just find out what she was keeping in her desk and why she went to get it during the attack. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood. But do not empower this knowledge to drag you into darkness. Ooh, this is words written with a genuine, sincere hope. Life must be easy for you sanctimonious preachers. A dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood. How dare you admonish me? We are speaking of abetting chaos, a person who has tainted themselves. Yes, chaos shamos. Except, dear friend, I seem to remember you waddling behind Theodora like a baby duck going to its mother. You didn't leave her side for even one moment when you were aboard ship. She rescued you, aided you, and your adoration wilted the moment you heard an accusation sullying her memory. Walk away from device. Okay. We'll find out. Oh, and goods. There we go. And I think we're done on this planet. The chosen ones, yes.
I've never wondered so much before.
Ah, Medicaid. There we go. Let's have a look at this at least. So yeah, at some point I need to drag a load of stuff over to the other side, but that's fine, something we'll do in the future. There we go. So we're actually pretty much done on this planet. That went better than I expected. Someone's held up in the barracks. I have no more questions. There we go.
Let's proceed.
So that's more of a side mission. I might have needed to go there before the governor would assist me, however. So we can potentially say we've already done that. That is where we're going to leave it for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Next time, we'll obviously head to the planet and maybe explore this unidentified void ship, see what goes on here. But yeah, that's where we're leaving it. Please do like and subscribe if you are enjoying this. And as always, oh, wrong button. An extra special thank you to my channel members and patrons. That's Monsterbound, Philip F, Nose, Andrew T, Prataru, Brandon, Space Ace 475, Coding Monster, Jason Air, Egg, and Jared Horn. And thank you everyone for watching. Cheers all.